Like, I feel like I said, we're talking about black economics, yeah. I feel like, yeah, because we've been in the UK so long here, as Caribbean people, yeah, we became so comfortable.
Yeah, and that's a generational thing. It's a generational thing. It's a generational thing and a governmental thing because they're throwing free money at us, bro, to do nothing.
But at the same time, I know a lot of us do work though.
No, a lot of us do work, but I'm just saying that's a big part as well. Like, you know, like the whole government benefits. You can just sit on your ass and do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are guilty of that as well. But then obviously there is people who work, but then it's like, what are they working for?
100%.
Or what are they working towards? Some people have just had kids and their thing is just funding their kid's life. But then what happens to your life?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Or some people are working, don't have a purpose. They don't save money because what are you saving for? They don't care to have a house. They're happy to live with their parents.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cook with this one still.
Like there's so many aspects of why and how, and especially if our parents didn't bother to own houses or our grandparents didn't bother to own houses, what difference is it gonna make on me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But because you know what it is? And obviously, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Okay, cool. Let's start like this then, yeah. Obviously, if you're black and in the UK right now, yeah, and let's say you're born in the UK, yeah, you might think that you started here, yeah, but you're only here because your great-great-grandparents or whoever first came here, because this is a European white country, bro. If you're black and you're melanated, yeah, you're not from here, bro. So how many ever generations that have lived here that's made you feel like you're from here, yeah? I feel like you've become so comfortable, yeah, where you're happy just living now. Because like realistically, if you decided to get up today, yeah, and move to Dubai or move to Albania, you have no choice but to graft, bro. You have no choice but to make it happen because you realize this ain't my country, bro. Like, if I don't work, I am...
This is what I'm saying. This country, bro, like, it don't even have to be benefits or whatever. This country makes it easy for you to be a bum, bro.
But I'm only... No, but you see, the thing is, yeah, look, yeah, man was talking about this earlier. You see the Eritreans, yeah? 10 years ago, they were in the UK, bro. Man didn't know no Eritreans, bro. But they've come over here recently, yeah, bro. And them man own bear shops now. But obviously, my barber, yeah, he's Eritrean, innit? Bro, I rate my man and got love for my man, but he can barely speak English, bro. Yeah, he can barely speak. He don't speak English like us. He has his own business, bro. He has his own shop, bro.
Mashing work, blood.
Mashing works, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? And them man ain't been here that long, bro.
And this is what I'm saying. Imagine being in, what's their country? Eritrea.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Imagine being in Eritrea, and then probably thinking like, yeah, we kind of want a better life somewhere, and they've got a list of countries, and their exploits, and they've probably looked at England and thought, wait there, I can go to England, just start a business, not with no previous business ownership or even need to have like a citizenship, or I don't need this amount or whatever. I can literally just get a grant and blah blah blah. They're thinking, yeah, we're going here. The point at the back, we're going here. Why don't we know these things, bro, as people who live here?
Because we're comfortable here. We've been here for so long, bro.
And it's not even a thing about comfortability.
Comfortability breeds laziness, bro.
But a lot of people just ain't got the drive as well,
But
bro.
that comes from being comfortable, bro.
But some people don't even know they're comfortable because they've never had the drive to want to get up off their ass and do something with their life.
But honestly, bro, I think that's down to comfortability, bro. Because you know why, yeah? There's so many different communities and cultures outside of our culture, yeah, that they come here and they mash peas. Like, they don't even go down a certain routes, bro. Because I don't know no Eritrean man that are trapping, bro.
I hear it.
Like, them man graft, bro. Like, them man are either doing Uber, you know, the Uber delivery drivers on the bikes and that, yeah? They're either doing taxis, like Uber taxis, or they either work in warehouses, yeah? But their plan, bro, their plan is to go up the ladder, bro, and have a business, 100%, bro. 100%. And even if it's not having a business, their plan is to just mash peas some way or somehow.
You know what it is as well? They're probably a lot more community based. They're probably doing all of these mad shifts, but like there might be a group of like 5 or 10 of them, and they're all putting in to something as well.
Maybe that as well.
And I'm not speaking down on them to say that not one person can afford this, but I'm saying like that just shows that they are very community based people.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So even if that was the plan and the play, that's something that not a lot of us can do because there would be too many issues or it would just get technical and it'll just be a lot. You know what I'm saying?
But we've been here too long to where we've lost that community. Because I guarantee, you see, when our great grandparents or whoever came here first came here, I can guarantee that they had a stronger community than we do now.
100%. But that's the thing though, was the stronger community based off of community or was it based on survival?
I think it was based off community, you know, because if you go back to the Caribbean now, there still is a strong community.
No, there is a strong community, but I'm saying, you see, when you come over here, let's say Wind Rush comes.
Yeah. Was
the community only built based off of the fact that we were black in Caribbean? Because off of the back of that, what happened? What was made from that?
No, that's true.
Other than some food and some love, and maybe some children came out of it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What was created? What was done? What did we build, bro?
No, it's true. I don't know. Because it's true.
All we've got is a cool story of how life was hard and we all came on a boat, bro.
Yeah, no, true.
Other than that, do it.
True.
We ain't got no monuments. We ain't got the... True. Obviously, somebody might come up and say, in London, we've got the longest tailors ever made. It's actually run by a black woman. She's 97 years old and her grandkid... We should have way more accomplishments, bro.
Vibes are chilling in it.
All we've got is vibes, bro.
1 or 2 dots.
And a sound.
It's bad still. And you got them... Obviously, like I said, I still see Eritreans as black. I think they're black in it. I don't know what everyone else can say. But, bro, even when you go to them man's establishment, it's all them man in there, bro. Yeah. Like my barbers, it's all Eritrean geezers in there, bro.
Like you're the anomaly, bro. Man are looking at you like, what's he doing in here? What's the island boy doing in here?
Bro, they're all in there, mashing peas, bro. But yeah, we do have our own establishments, but man are always falling out, this, that. Like, bro.
Just can never go right, blood.
And then man now, even own shishas, bro. They own shisha lounges, bro. They own bars, they own clubs, bro. Like, they ain't been here that long, bro. They ain't been here. They've been here in a short time, the Caribbeans. They ain't been here as long as the Caribbeans.
100%.
And they've came and mashed peas immediately. 100%. Immediately, 100%. Bro. 100%. And then, remember, them man come over here, yeah, and you know what they do? They don't, remember, they're not jumping into a corporate job. No.
Just graft, innit?
They just graft, bro. Yeah.
Anything that doesn't require a CV and that, basically.
Graft, bro? How, bro?
I'll work 1 million hours if you take me to, like, hired.
Bro, how, bro? How, bro? Like, even one Eritrean brother I used to work with, older man, he's not a brother, he's older man. Man was cool, brother, yeah. Even when I see him now, I hate him up, yeah. But I remember him working with, man, yeah. His warehouse times, you get me? And obviously he was just like, yo, yeah, he ain't making enough peas and blah, 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 because you got a family to look after and that. But even thinking about that, yeah, when I seen him recently, he's doing Uber now. Like, them man there, bro, like, they're not.
You have to remember as well, them like have nothing to fall back on, bro.
So that's what probably
got nothing to fall back on. So them man's thing is, yo, I have to feed my family. If I don't go to work today, nobody eats.
Bro, facts.
I don't eat. My 3-year-old don't eat. My pregnant wife don't eat with the newborn. If my pregnant wife don't eat, my newborn don't eat.
Nah, facts.
Them man are in survival mode constantly, bro. And I understand why, because they've come to a fresh country, no backing. They have to get it. They've got it out the mud. They have to get it out the mud. Whereas when you talk about a comfortability thing, like I said, we might not know we're comfortable, but if I quit my job today, I can go move back in with my mom.
Yeah.
I can go live with an auntie. I can go live with a cousin. They will feed me. They'll provide for me. I can bum it out for a few months until I get a next job or decide to get a next job. And if I don't want to get a next job, I can go on benefits. The benefits will pay me. These men probably don't even know there's a benefit system, bro.
No, 100. 100.
You tell them about benefits, bro. They're like, huh?
Nah, facts.
I've been working this hard for...
Yeah, 100. But they see, and I think even if they're not over here for that, bro.
Nah, I know, but
they're not over here for that, bro. Because even, another...
Because they know they can't get their businesses, their shops, their lounges, whatever they're doing, off of benefits, bro.
They're not here for that,
bro. They're not here for that.
And look, bro, they own bare stuff, bro.
Well, they're on world domination
stuff,
right
bro.
now.
They own bare stuff. And you see, even for the man them that don't own bare stuff, so like, for example, like the Polish man, I've worked with bare Polish geezers, warehouse, same thing. Them man there, bro.
Polish people own a lot, you know.
Okay, maybe I don't see, but I'm just talking from the ones that I used to work with. Them man there, they're not really on owning stuff over here. They're on making our peas.
Oh, sending it back. Okay,
we're going back home.
Maybe not Polish in particular, but there is cultures and people that are definitely doing that.
Bro, they're on, like the ones that I used to work with, they're on overtime. You see them overtime.
That's what a lot of African people do, to be fair.
Yeah. Even
Shout out my AFs. They are definitely working for a better life to head back home.
Nah, facts.
They don't care for all of this. Like, it's all fun and games and stuff, but they're doing whatever it takes.
Yeah, no, facts.
To build the mansion back home.
But you see, some of the ones that have been here for time, they're comfortable though.
No, for sure.
So
but
some of the ones, they're comfortable.
But you see, they're half and half though.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are happy to live over here are gonna be comfortable because they're quote unquote British now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the ones who are literally here to make something shake and
to
go back, they are on go time, bro.
Nah, facts.
They are on go time.
Bro, I know it's mad. Considering, you see, most of the warehouse jobs that I've worked here, bro, you see, I've met most entrepreneurial thinking and business-minded people from working warehouse jobs.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Whether they're foreigners, or like English geezers or like from different communities, let's just say that, not English, but like from different communities, bro. Them man are just on some like, yo, I'm mashing my peas. This is what I'm doing next. Like, bro, like I was saying, like the Polish man, that man used to work with. When it comes to overtime, them man are always there. Yeah. They're not missing no overtime, bro.
Hugging up the overtime.
They're not missing no overtime.
No overtime because them man got it.
Bro, they're not missing no overtime, And when it comes to mashing their peas, like if you speak to them, because where I used to work 8 years ago, when that man used to speak to them, man are cool, bro. And like, man are speaking to man and like they just know what they're doing, bro. They're not. And you see them, man. They're not here to go pop bottles in a club. They're not here to push the nicest whip. They're not here to do the mad thing, bro. They're here mash my peas. I could drive the shittest car, but you see, when we mash our peas, we're going back to Poland, bro.
And live like
we're gonna have our yard patterned,
like kings.
and everything's patterned. Because when you talk to these man, and you say to these men, oh, like, blah, 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 like, looking to go back. So, like
this country, no way.
You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Like, bro, and you see with them men as well, when there's one of them in a workplace, all of them are going there, bro. Like, yeah, bro. But that's what I'm trying to say. I just feel like Caribbean culture, community, like we've been here for so long that we just became so comfortable, bro. Because how have you been somewhere for so long and then new people have come into this country and they've managed to mash more works than
it's just up it,
than the like it's mad. Even when you look at ends, like how much Eritreans own shit around there now?
I think everything's basically owned by the Eritreans.
How? And I rate, like, this is not me saying how in a hating way or like they shouldn't. Obviously, it's a free land, like not free land, but like you're entitled to do these things. If you've got the peas,
no, 100%.
But how?
But we're just not doing it for some strange reason. Don't know if it's not making any sense. I feel like a lot of our mentality is the lottery mentality. It's if we won the lottery, we'd do it. No one's prepared to graft and grind and prepare to fail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or to take that risk.
Take the risk. That's what I mean. To take the risk. Who's prepared to fail? Because everybody just wants to win, but winning in everybody's mind is just doing nothing and staying stagnant, just earning the money that you're earning and being comfortable. That's the win in it. Yeah. Because remember, it can be a lot worse elsewhere.
Yeah.
That's the quote unquote win.
That's mad though, bro. Because we didn't come to a country like this to
But the new generation doesn't know or care about that, bro. They just see it as my grandma came here, I've been placed here, I'm gonna do what it do.
And that's the thing. Maybe because you don't feel the effects of moving to here, that you think that this is like here's us here in it. I've got it good, bro. Like you said, the whole benefit system, everything. But it will change a lot of people's perspective. Yeah, if like let's say somebody could put on a VR headset and live like their grandparents' life. Yeah, move like over there wherever they've come from and coming over here and living here and how hard they worked, what they had to do, the sacrifices they had to make. Some of them had kids. Some of them had loads of kids. Mm-hmm. My grandma had like 5-6 kids. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't even know what that would be like. Obviously, don't get it twisted. Like, they were a 2-parent home. She had a husband and whatever. So it would have been easier, but it wouldn't have been easy. They would have faced racism, discrimination. Yeah. They would have had to work twice as hard to get into certain positions and places and whatever. But like, if you could put on a VR headset and just relive your grandparents' life, bro, you'd be like, whoa! And that would probably make you want to up it. But because all you know is that the yard that your grandma left behind, and because you can be fine with that, and you've got a decent job now, most of your families over here. Most of your families over here, everyone's happy and somewhat doing decent. You just kind of like, yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? And that's not a problem. We're not saying you need to get a business, you need to invest in stocks and shares, you need to do any of these things. We're just basically saying why we think that we're not seeing much of the black economics in the economy, innit? Yeah, bro, but why we're not moving forward? It is a thing, bro. Like, you don't need to have reasons, but you need to move the needle forward. Like, I feel like it's a slap in your grandparents' face, yeah, that came from their homeland to UK, yeah. It's a slap in their face if you have not decided to move forward in some way, move your generation in some way, because our parents, yeah, even though they might have not taught us financial literacy, they still made sure we went to school. Yeah, they still made sure we went and got a job. They still made sure we stayed on a straight and narrow path to where now we are in this position to talk like this. You know what I'm trying to say? So like, they done their part. It's now for us to do our part and move forward, and for our kids to then move forward. You know what I'm trying to say? The only thing I think that the black economy has from this generation's podcast, bro. I think with the black economics that is being like developed at the moment, bro. Podcasts on social media. Yeah, bro. Facts. That's the only thing that everyone's going real hard for right now in our community, bro. Other communities are doing it, but remember, other communities have other stuff. Yeah. So social media is just a thing. Yeah. So having social media is just like having a stocks and shares account. Yeah, it's just something to do on the side or whatever. Yeah. You got like I've got like a follow a Chinese influencer, or he's Vietnamese. Apologies, Asian. Yeah, safer. And he does TikTok and he's booming. He's like doing social media, but I think his parents own a Chinese restaurant or own a Chinese restaurant. Yeah. So it's like, he was good. He's been good. Not saying that he's rich or anything, but he knows what ownership looks like. He's had a business, or his family's had a business. He probably worked there, whatever. Like, we don't have that, bro. There's obviously a few Caribbean food shops, but they're an anomaly. Which ones are actually doing well? You know what I mean? Like, there's not as many established restaurant chains, Caribbean restaurants as there are fish and chip shops or other cuisines, Chinese restaurants, whatever it is. Like, we are definitely like behind. But realistically, even as long as we've been in this country, like, there should be more of us in like high corporate positions as well, because there's other communities that have came over here that are in high corporate positions. But if you go into a lot of these corporate companies, there's not a lot of us like Caribbean background there. Shout out to the people that are there, because there are some people there. 100%. But there's not a lot of us. There's not a lot of us, bro. But then you have to think about the country we're in it as well. But you know why I say that? Because I see other ethnic communities that are in those positions, bro. 100%. 100 more than I see us.
100%.
So,
but my point still stands.
But you know what it is? No, bro. No. Because you know what it is? When them man get in them positions, you know what they do? Kick down the door. Yo.
Not everybody, though.
No, bro.
Not everybody, though.
I'm not trying to say no companies' names, yeah?
No, I'm not saying any company's name. I'm just saying in general.
So I'm saying a lot of ethnic communities, yeah, that are not like our community, bro. When they get into these corporate positions, bro, their thing is, yo, man, them come through.
That's not, bro. I don't know, bro. I'll be honest.
You don't agree with that?
Not really. In some cases, yeah, but some people got those positions for cosplaying other people. Not even cosplaying. They became other people. There is an anomaly of people that will do that, but then there's also people that will sell themselves, their own people, and the people around them that are counting on them out as well.
Because what I'm saying is this: I feel like there's certain community. Okay, you see what it is. Okay, my point is we've been here for so long, yeah, that there's certain communities or ethnic communities. I don't like to say, ethnic communities, yeah, that are in certain positions that when they get there, they want to bring through people in it, and
for sure,
whether that's at the lowest level or the highest level, they want to bring through people in it. 100%. You come in and do what you can do to get to where you need to get to. You get me?
And my point is, there's certain people that don't care about that whatsoever. Their thing is survival. I got here. What do you want a handout for, bro? Just because we look and talk the same? You must be mad.
I feel like them people there are going against their culture though, because a lot of these man's culture at home starts like we help each other, we look out for each other.
That's fine, but then you have to remember also that person might also have a boss, or whatever happens at home can't be brought to these environments, and these are things that we've had to learn growing up as well.
Okay, cool. But then, okay, cool. Let's say, for example, yeah, let's say there's five of them. Five of these people from the same ethnic community, yeah. One works in this company, the other works in this company, the other works in this company, yeah. Let's say they got restrictions on the bring-ins, yeah, or the whatever.
Bring-ins.
They got restrictions on the bring-ins, or let's say they don't care about the bring-ins, yeah. Outside of that, there's a link up somewhere in a yard with their family or in certain businesses with their peoples. Like there's a link up somewhere. Like I'm saying, like their mindset, yeah, is always it's always link up and build.
100%. But this is what I'm saying. You're talking about a specific community or specific communities that are like that. But I'm saying there's communities that are like that, but then there's some people from those communities who don't care about none of that stuff as well.
Yeah, I feel like that's a minority though, bro.
Bro, whether it's a minority or not, it's still a percentage. Whether it's 20% out of 100%, it's still 20%.
Well, I think majority is the rule though. Majority is what you can only go off. Like, when we're talking about black economics and Caribbean economics, we only can base it off the majority. Obviously, there's individual outliers that don't do everything.
So, for example, you're saying the majority outweighs all of that.
Yeah.
But let's talk about our community. Yeah. If there was a black CEO at a company who turned his back on black people, or just said like, I'm hiring whoever's suitable for the job. Like, I couldn't care if you're black. I couldn't care if you're black or white. What's that?
I think that's fair. I feel like 100%. Yeah, that's what you should do in it. Like that's the fairness of it. 100%. But
you're saying, so you're calling us the minority now?
In terms of what?
Of communities who help each other out.
Yeah.
But it's still a part of the 100%.
Because you know what it is? Why I say, okay, this might be controversial, but I feel like within the black community, yeah, and this is not, I'm just saying, I'm not being racist, but this is just me speaking in it. We tend to think more about being fair than other people. Like, there's other communities that don't care about being fair, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, but I don't know why, for some strange reason, we have to feel like everyone needs to get brought in.
Yeah.
But there's certain communities, they're not thinking like that, bro. Like, they're only thinking about their people, bro. But you know what I'm trying to say? Like, they're only thinking about their people. Like, they don't care about nothing else, bro. Yeah, they might do 1 or 2 other people that can come through the door. Yeah, but they're not bringing the majority. The majority is their people, bro. The majority is their people, bro.
But this is my point, though. It still happens.
In terms of what still happens?
That the process of it doesn't matter who I'm hiring, as long as you're good to do the job, whatever.
But then you know what?
Or there's some black people, for example, that don't want to hire no more black people because they don't want any more black people in the building. Or
that's mad though.
Or they only want to be the only black people. These things happen though.
That's mad though.
These things happen, bro.
But I'm just trying to say we're not in a position specifically talking about the black community to be talking like that.
Facts, but
because I know all them corporate interviews that I've been through recently, I ain't seen none of my people.
I said, I hear my people. I don't see
none of my people, bro. You got what I'm trying to say? This, I don't know, bro. This just goes back to the thing of like mindset of like supporting black businesses, isn't it? Like, instead of just going and just buying it, is it good?
Yeah.
Instead of just employing someone because, you know, can he do the job or blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm willing to train him. I'm willing to support him.
But the problem is as well, are these corporate businesses aren't black owned. 100%. Most of them. So then it's like, why do you feel the need? Not you, but just people to...
Because opportunity. Some people work in these companies and the good companies, bro. Like,
I know this. We know this.
Like, whether this is recent or whatever, there's a company here that man's worked in here where obviously, people are mashing peas in it. But for example, I can go into this. I went to this company, and even though man looked like me, man are not taking me to the side and be like, yo, this is the blueprint. This is like boom, 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 boom. Let me hold your hand and guide you through it. I would do that to a younger version of me. You know what I'm trying to say? Whether you're Caribbean, whether you're not. If I see that you're like man, I'm gonna say, yo, this is what you do, bro. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, some men have done that, but in terms of like constantly make sure you do this, you know, make sure you boom, 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 make sure you do boom, boom, boom. That don't happen, bro.
Facts.
That don't happen, bro.
100%.
Why don't I, like, as an OG, if you see a young version, step into the company, and you know you can mash peas here, the first thing you should say to man is, yo, come here, what do you want to do, bro? I can see you here with good intentions.
But the thing is, how can we do that if the OG doesn't know what he wants to do?
No, but I'm saying he's already in that company, established.
But this is what I'm trying to say. How can you, bro, like being established in these companies don't mean much. It just means you've been there for a while. You know what I'm saying?
You could be established mashing peas though.
You could be established mashing peas, but if you don't know what you want to do and you don't know your purpose as a person, how can you go up to somebody and say, what do you want to do? Because what guidance do you give this person?
No, but let's say I'm not saying like I'm saying like the 40s, bro, and they're mashing peas, like they've got peas, bro. You know that they've got peas. People talk about them like they've got peas, bro.
Yeah,
like,
so
the place that they're coming from is, yo, I'm patterned. I can see that you've just joined this company. Clearly, you want to be patterned. Listen to me, bro.
So this is what I'm saying. So the person's got peas, but just because you've got peas don't mean anything other than you know how to make money.
But I'm saying you've come to this job to make money. That's what we're all here for.
So you're just saying you just want to know how to make money.
You're here. You've been here for 10 years. You've got the blueprint, bro.
So you just want to know how to make money,
bro. Bro. Like I'm saying, we're all here to make money, bro. Like there's certain companies where there's men that are from man's background that are established, the furniture, the mash peas, they've got the reputation, blah blah blah. They can see another younger black you walk through that door and just.
But this is what I'm trying to say.
And certain communities are not like that, bro.
No, 100%. But that was my point. It was just more of, you can mash peas, but you see if man don't have a solid structure or a solid idea of what the future is or what their future what they're planning towards the future. Like, let's say this person's at work mashing peas, right? But he doesn't know what to do with his finances. What can he teach somebody? The only person who can really teach somebody is somebody who's mashing peas, probably got investments, probably owns a home, probably has a family.
But I'm saying, let's say that these things are in place.
Okay, so
because they've been in these companies mashing peas for 10 years.
Okay,
bro.
So that person has these things. They've got all of the investments. They've got the peas. They've got a nice car.
Yes, bro.
They've got all of this stuff.
Yes,
but he's still just refusing to do or do anything.
You see a young youth walk through the door.
See, to me, if that comes down to how they were raised. Because if let's say you was an only child, you might be single. You've always had to sort of survive and just do what you're doing. You ain't really got much to say to people. But let's say you're a family man. You've come from a big family. You've got kids of your own. You've got a son that's similar to your age or whatever. That's when you'll be more inclined to be like, yo, I see you in you, or you remind me of my cousin and stuff.
You know what? I'll be real, bro. I hear that, but I'll be real. You see the man them that have come and done that to me. They've not looked like me, bro.
Nah, for sure.
There's been a few. There's been a few, far and few. But I'm saying, like, the jobs that I've worked here, where man have come up to me and say, bro, you should be doing more than this, you know. Or, bro, this is what you should do, you know. Blah, blah, blah. What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. They haven't looked like me, bro.
I can imagine.
But I'm saying I've been in companies where man are mashing more peas than some of these men that I've met before. And they're not pennying man like that, bro. And I'm saying, like, is this a black culture thing, bro? Like, to where it's not like... Because I know... Obviously, I don't know if our generation is different in it, but I know if I was in that position, and I seen a young brother like me, that looked like me, that walked through that door, I'm going to chat to my man, bro. Because I know I chat to my man at my age and to see what they're on already, bro.
100%.
But I'm just saying, why is it a culture thing like that, bro? Like, to where you see someone there that looks like you, but it's like, I don't care.
There's so many factors, bro. Like I said, it could be jealousy, envy, lack of lack of familiarity in terms of like family, bro. There's so many layers and things, bro. But this is what I'm trying to say. F them.
No. This is excuses.
I'm not saying it's an excuse, but I'm saying F them. We are currently that change, bro. We are currently that change of people that are doing these things.
100%.
Live-o, everyone at work knows it, whether it's my people or not. I love everybody, bro. But the fact is, we're on this platform, teaching everybody or putting to the masses about what we've learned, what we're learning, whether it's stocks and shares, whether it's about freeing your mind, whether it's about talking and expressing yourself, whether it's about even just starting a podcast. We're showing the people that this can be done, bro. We can't speak for these, man. We can't speak, because remember, it's always the older generation as well. We can't speak about these man or what they've done. They've probably seen or experienced things why they don't want to talk or drag a man into whatever they feel like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's mad.
Man can't speak for these people, bro. But all we can do from this point on is move the masses, bro.
Now, facts. And sorry, one more point before we wrap up. Because even recently, I spoke to my next brother, at my next job, and I was like, yo, time and while go on there. Black brother, near man's age, he told me everything, bro. But I know if that was an older brother, like an OG, he might not do that, bro. Based on man's experience.
So the real question is, why the older black generation gatekeeping? If you can explain, let us know, tell us. If you're an OG, an older black gentleman that doesn't talk too much, tell us why. Or if any of the younger people have had chats with people, whatever, because I know exactly what Hunter's talking about still. Obviously, it's different. Some of them are happy to spread the knowledge. Some of them aren't. But if you guys know why, leave a comment,
bro.
Let us know. Drop me a DM.
Bro.
You got my number. Give me a call.
Yeah, bro. And no, it is. Even if you're not black, talk about your own experience from your own culture and own community in it. Like, let us know.
Educate us. But yeah, Last Place Podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be here, but the longest man alive as always. But yeah, Last Place Podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Bow. Until next time, we'll see you soon. I've been your host, Young Double Sexiest Man Alive, Sex Transsexually.
Boy, big Tycoon, Mr. Chestnut Checkers.
And yeah, speak to y'all soon.